Hi everyone, I am wearing my Romaine Calm shirt today because it's a very exciting day on the Decisive Squirrel Homestead. We got our Harvest Right freeze dryer today and we had to do a little bit of unboxing because you're supposed to check for damages when it arrives, but for the most part we haven't looked at anything yet. We ordered this on March 2nd and today is May 3rd, so that's how long they take to get. They come FedEx freight, so they let you know that it's on its way. They give you instructions for how to check it over when it arrives, and then you wait for the call from FedEx to schedule a delivery time, and they come out with a pallet jack and get it off the truck for you. It's 225 pounds, I think, so
heavy.
It's pretty heavy, but we're gonna actually go through everything now. We've only looked for damages before. So first of all, this is the box that comes on top, so it's the one we're gonna open first. So first up is the vacuum pump. Very important part. So I've had a lot of friends think that a freeze dryer is the same as a dehydrator, and it is not. Freeze dryer is like astronaut food. So you can preserve the food for up to 20 to 25 years. So much longer lasting than a regular dehydrator. There's our oil for our vacuum pump. And
Just want to tip it to the camera to show because it's really heavy.
basically just a big pump. So we will show that when we do our first freeze drying videos. And then you get some Mylar bags to start with. This is what you want to use for long-term storage. So they give you a pack of 50 of those to get started with. You can put freeze-dried food into canning jars, but only short-term. If you want to save stuff for 10 or 15 years, you have to seal it in a Mylar bag. And also oxygen absorbers to go in the Mylar bags to make sure that there's not oxygen in there, making your food rehydrate. And then a sealer for the bags. So just basically a heat sealer to seal up those Mylar bags. And some extra, I don't know what they're called, the strips that go on the bottom of the heat sealer.
Keep the bags from sticking.
This is the filter for the oil from the pump. So I didn't understand this when we were first looking at these. You are supposed to change the oil in the pump pretty frequently, but you don't have to trash all of the oil and start over again. They give you this filter. So you just filter the oil and add a little bit more to replace what gets lost, but you get to keep reusing the oil over time. And this looks like, I think it's a homemade contraption they come up with.
Oh, it looks homemade.
Oh no, that just stays there, I think. We'll have to read up on all the instructions on that. But that is to filter the oil. And hoses and power cords. And our trays that we can't get unpackaged at the moment.
They tape together or just stuck?
I think they're just very, very stuck together. They're each bagged individually so that the metal doesn't get messed up. And we are going to have to put in some effort to get those apart. But it comes with 4 trays, which will fill the entire freeze dryer. We did get the medium size. These are just a guide, a manual. I think the guide has like recipes and stuff to get you started. And then troubleshooting guide.
And then this is a note that says your freeze dryer did not ship with a black door pad. We've seen on other videos that there's a black door pad that goes over the middle. They said that if it's not inserted properly, it can interfere. So I guess they found that they work well enough without them.
And we have seen some videos where people have started trying with the little pad pillow thing and without it, and they say they don't really notice a difference. So that's okay.
That's all that's in this box.
And the main event, so this comes on this pallet just like this. We didn't have to cut around the bottom or anything. When you get it off the truck, all you have to do is cut the bands that are holding it and lift this top off. And the freeze dryer is wrapped in protective padding. There's our new freeze dryer. Very exciting. We have so much stuff in the garden that we need to freeze dry. So we will be back soon with videos about how to get started and the first run with the freeze dryer, and then we're going to do all sorts of test runs with things from the garden and meals and fun stuff like candy and all of those things. So stay tuned for more freeze drying videos. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.